What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rubino.
I'm Renixio.
And we're here to finally do the review for the Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Now, Rio, how did you feel about this movie, man?
I thought it was not a bad movie. It was actually a very good. It was a very enjoyable movie. A lot of nostalgia it brought back, especially me growing up with Pokemon on the Game Boy Color.
Yes.
Way back from Red and Blue and all that.
Yeah.
Ooh, remember all of that stuff. It brought back. I liked how it combined the multiple generations. So you had like a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Charmander, mixed with Trico and other
Pidgeot, Bravery, I believe.
I don't know that one.
Like it's like Bravery.
Bravery.
Yeah.
I kept seeing Slocking everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I know I seen a Snorlax.
Snorlax is the thing. They're Machamp guiding traffic. That was all seen in the trailer. But there's a lot of Pokemon. Anyway, it was a very enjoyable movie. The story was...
I like the story.
It jumped around a lot. Well, not jumped. It didn't jump around, but there was a lot of twists and turns. It was a very detective-y type of movie.
Which wasn't bad. The twists and turns weren't bad.
They
were actually great, surprising stuff that was going on. Because I really thought this movie was going to be very predictable.
But anyway, this movie follows Tim Goodman, played by Justice Smith.
Yes, Justice Smith.
As he receives a call from the Rhyme City Police Department. It's Rhyme, R-I-M-E, I think, whatever. Yeah. Police Department, about the death of his apparent death of his father.
Yes.
So he's called back to the city to go through his estate, look at his house and all that stuff,
pretty much
collect his belongings, and finalize something, do something. I don't know how I was actually. I never had a death in the family where I wasn't part of, so I don't know how that process goes necessarily. But he was called back to the city regardless. Yeah. He's in his father's apartment, checking things out, just explore because he was estranged from his father since he's 11 years old. His father moved to the city, and he chose not to go, so he stayed with his grandmother in the outskirts of a town or a town out in the middle of somewhere.
Yeah, because his mother died apparently. So of course, him and his father, of course, just like you said, they were estranged. He wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, but of course, his father again didn't want. Well, I don't say he didn't want to be there for him, but was very busy. So he
was very busy, so he didn't have the chance to be there for him.
Which I really like that about the movie though, is that you see that he was 11 years old. He wanted to be a trainer, but then his father wasn't there. So I really like that concept because
he needs to man up and go do it anyway. Yeah, doesn't he?
Well, he was a kid. Come on, he was a kid.
Pokemon, all 10-year-olds go and do their own thing.
Yeah,
can he do it too?
Yeah, but his father. But it's kind of funny because in the Pokemon world, your father's not there anyway.
Apparently,
it's kind of weird
or something. Anyway,
it's weird.
He gets there. He covers. He's going through the estate of his father's apartment, as I said. Then he has an intruder, and it turns out being Detective Pikachu, or a Pikachu wearing a detective hat necessarily. And through some mysterious circumstance, we don't know how, he can talk to this Pikachu and this Pikachu alone. They can actually communicate. The Pikachu can talk to other Pokemon. He can talk to humans. They form a detective duo, apparently, to find out his missing father because of Detective Pikachu. So the impression that his father is still alive.
Yes, and also
we don't know why.
And also the Pikachu also has amnesia. Apparently,
he remembers
little things. I guess because it brings him back to his father's apartment, but he still doesn't know.
He got that from the hat.
Well, it was from the hat. Yeah, because he reads the hat and says, well,
Harry Goodman, this address. Oh, he goes to this address and discovered he has a hat for some reason. He must know something about it. It was his partner, Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then while they're investigating his father's disappearance, he realizes that their father's on to some corruption, some issues in Rhyme City. Yeah. Apparently, there's a lot of Pokemon-based drugs out there, underground stuff. So,
because apparently in Rhyme City, you're not really allowed to battle.
Well, it's like a generation of where they all lived in harmony, that type of
live
city.
Together in peace. Yeah.
So there's no Pokeballs there. All the Pokemon are running around free. Yes. The birds are flying. All your partner Pokemon is walking with you. They're not in your Pokeballs. There is a Pokemon at the beginning of the movie, which I love the aspect. I love the technology they showed and him trying to catch his very first Pokemon.
That was really good.
Yeah, but in Rhyme City, that's a cop-out not having these Pokeballs anymore. Rhyme City doesn't need Pokeballs. You don't use Pokeballs. So after that first attempt to be in the movie, you don't see Pokeball ever again. Yeah. Which is kind of upsetting because I like the whole Pokeball concept.
It looked really good. I was like, man, what I really loved about this movie is I really felt like Pokemon can be real. For real. In the way they have the Pokeballs and all that stuff. I love that. Especially when he throws the Pokeball. Now, usually in the anime, it comes back to him if the Pokemon comes out. This one, yeah. In the anime,
it breaks out.
Yeah, well, it
doesn't.
Because in the anime it breaks out, but the Pokeball's still there. But in this one, it actually shows the actual Pokeball. He catches. He's like, oh, I got it. They see, he's like, it's not turning green. and all of a sudden it just breaks out.
Run!
And then it breaks out, and then you don't see the Pokeball again. I really love that they kept that concept.
So the Pokeball literally explodes or shatters because the Pokemon's too powerful, too strong for it. That's why in games in the anime you have to weaken the Pokemon before you capture them, which was an interesting concept. I loved watching that. But I also like watching the Pokemon existing alongside people in the real world. They go into towns and you see Pokemon behind a bar helping the bartender serve drinks. You see them walking around the Apoms or climbing through the city signs along the tops of buildings and just coexisting. It's fun watching all the animals, and seeing we have, like, instead of pigeons, you have Pidgeys and Pidgeots flying through the streets.
They look real good, too. The Pidgeots look really good. The Brevy looked real good. Well, to me, it did. The
feathers were nice. A lot of attention was paid to Pikachu, I noticed, because my first complaint when the trailer first came out was Pikachu looked very fake, because he was all fuzzy and poofy. Right. Which, and seeing from this movie, they changed that quite a bit, as in the fur actually flows. You know, when you have your fur or hair, whatever else, flows in a direction. The Pokemon in the trailer just poofed up. It looked fake, like a pump poodle or something. I don't know. But this one, it actually, you can see it going from his nose up his forehead around. You see it on his chest, going along his chest, and also going down his arms and to his other hands. It actually flowed to make him look more realistic. And then when he was in the movie, you see the fur waving in the wind. When he got wet, you saw it clumped together, and it was really realistic in that regard. But unfortunately, that type of attention paid to Pikachu was taken away from, apparently, to my opinion, the other Pokemon.
Yeah, I do agree. But one thing I did like, though, was when he picks up Pikachu, it doesn't look corny. Like, sometimes I was a little bit worried about that because, you know, you could tell it was definitely CGI. But at the same time, when he picked him up, I didn't feel like it was like he was pretending. Like, I really felt like he was holding Pikachu in his hand. And that's one thing.
On his shoulder, he actually slumped to the side, like it was kind of heavy
they
or
did
something.
A really good job with that. I didn't feel like it was just some CGI just sitting there. Like, it looked really good, and I'm really happy about that because I was worried about that because I was like, I don't think it's gonna be good. But to see him, to see him actually carry Pikachu was good. Yeah.
Like I said, I was talking about the Pikachu, the high attention detail. The other Pokemon, they were good, and it was a quick issue. I got over it, but one of the things I noticed every time they introduced a new Pokemon was the Pokemon looked kind of waxy and had a strange aura around it. Like the Pokemon was unnaturally there, like it doesn't actually exist. Yeah. Similar to how you put something, an image in something, and it doesn't have a shadow. It looks okay, but it doesn't look like it physically belongs in the image. Yeah. It looked kind of like that. They were there, but they didn't belong, kind of. Pikachu did. He felt very natural with his movements and his everything else, his fur. But the other Pokemon, they look kind of waxy, and while they existed in the same world, it felt little bit unnatural for me.
I could agree with you. It didn't really bother me as much.
It was a quick passing, fleeting thing. I saw it, like, and all of a sudden I got over it and adapted to it.
My biggest, one of the only Pokemon that I felt like could have been better was Snorlax. Like, I felt like Snorlax was too small. Like I guess I was thinking, like, when I think of Snorlax, I'm thinking huge. But I guess, in the anime, I don't know. I don't know how big Snorlax really. See, that's one thing. Like, because you see Charizard and because Charizard was actually bigger than the guy. Yeah. Snorlax was sitting there, and I felt like Snorlax was almost not as big.
He was blocking traffic, though. He wasn't he was about the size of a car.
Yeah, but
he wasn't the size of a human. He was actually literally the size of a car, which he was also seen from far away. Yeah. So the Machamp was sitting there directing traffic around the Snorlax.
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I guess again, when you think of the anime, Snorlax is huge, so everybody can jump on.
Everyone in the anime is also about yay high.
That's true. But everybody's jumping on Snorlax and all this stuff, so I'm thinking Snorlax would be a little bit bigger, but yeah. Overall storyline was great. There was a lot of good twists and turns. The acting, I feel like Justice Smith, I think he did a good job in the acting. The girl, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name.
The girl news reporter that he teamed up with Detective Pikachu as well to investigate the Harry Goodness disappearance.
Yeah, she did okay. She wasn't bad or nothing. She just I just felt like she was just there.
There were certain aspects that were kind of cringy the way she acted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I loved her partner Pokemon, Psyduck.
I love Psyduck. I think Psyduck looked pretty good too.
He did have a lot of attention paid to him. But his eyes, they weren't all white with dots on them. They're actually white, but his irises were actually like a silver, almost white. But you could tell him focusing and all that stuff. When he was panicking, you could see the eyes actually changing.
And the feet too. The feet look real good too.
Yeah, they did.
I like his feet, the way he wobbled. Feet, but other than that, it was good.
One final question: what did you think of Mewtwo?
I love Mewtwo.
You know Mewtwo's in the movie. You see him in the trailer. He played a big part in the movie. You have to watch it to find out what happened.
Yo, Mewtwo was good.
He was really good.
Mewtwo was really good, man.
It's hard to tell what it was because when Mewtwo spoke, it had an androgynous voice.
Yeah.
It spoke in your mind like Mewtwo does, but with a male and female voice at the same time. It felt like the multi-voice talking all at once.
Yeah.
Which was interesting. I loved hearing that because it wasn't male or female. Because in the first one movie, it's a male or a male voice.
Yeah.
In the other one, where it evolved into other, there's like Ultraman forms, or whatever. He had like a female voice.
Oh, the Mega Evolution.
Yeah,
you talking about? I know. Oh yeah, that was the first time Mega Evolution was introduced.
But he had a female voice then, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
What it is, so
yeah, I don't know why they did that. And last but not least, Ryan Reynolds. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like he was cool. Like when you first see the trailer, I was like, okay, I guess. But then I see him on screen, I'm just kind of like, whatever. I don't know what it is about Ryan Reynolds. And like, I don't dislike him, but I just kind of felt like he didn't really excite me as I thought. I thought I was gonna laugh a little bit more. I didn't really laugh as much. There was a couple scenes that were kind of like, there was a couple jokes that kind of like fell flat for me. Just for me, there was a couple times where even when he sings the Pokemon song, I'm here, Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I'm like,
he was singing the Pokemon theme song while walking down a bridge, and I was like, did that Pokemon exist in this world? I mean, do they
know the song? Is the song like I thought
that might be the theme song for the Kanto region?
But did they really sing it in the Kanto region?
It was
kind of weird. Oh,
maybe it's like the national anthem in America. Maybe that's literally the theme song of the Kanto region. I don't know.
That was kind of weird. That was a weird thing. And
I do love the references back to the original series.
Yes, Kanto.
Like you see Johto on tournament, all the posters, and they talk about how Mewtwo was created in Kanto 20 years ago, and that's when he first broke out and all that stuff. Yeah. But that means the Pokemon the first movie is legitimate. Where he broke out from Team Rocket and creating him. That apparently happened. I wasn't necessarily Team Rocket that did it in this universe, but he was created and he did break out.
Possibility.
So,
but yeah,
it's a good movie.
But yeah, overall, man, I think everybody will enjoy this movie. I think all the kids will enjoy it. I think adults will enjoy it too, especially.
It had slightly cringy things, like all Pokemon movies are slightly cringy.
Yeah,
they're,
which is you're right.
Telling us some aspects, but
I think overall everyone will love the movie. I think no one will actually be disappointed. It's not like it was back in the day when we saw Pokemon the first movie and our parents had to kind of sit there, and I kind of felt sorry for them now I think about it. Like they were like, oh my god, this movie's gonna be over. Well, I feel like in this one, I don't think the parents will be as mad because for one, a lot of them probably grew up playing the game and watching the show, and number two, it was still kid friendly, but it still has some adult little things to them, so they were enjoying it because it's Ryan Reynolds. Like Ryan Reynolds is a pretty adult. So overall, I think everyone will enjoy the movie, and definitely go check it out because I know I enjoyed myself. I really did.
Now we are leaving a lot of stuff out. This is not necessarily a spoiler review, but it's also not a non-spoiler review either. We wanted to, because there's a lot of twistings, endings, and all that stuff are all. It's not what you think it is necessarily, so we want you to see it in theaters for yourself. We're not going to tell it to you here. Yes. We just want to talk about the aspects of the movie we enjoyed and we didn't like and such.
Please check it out. You'll like it.
And if you're watching this reaction on my trailer, or good lord, if you're watching this review on my channel, good lord, go check out Rubino Entertainment or Kid Rubino, link down in the description below. And Rubino Entertainment follows through with trailer reaction, movie reviews, and top 5 stuff like that. While Kid Rubino follows through with the same thing, but cartoon stuff and anime, more kid theme based stuff. So it's good stuff.
If you're watching this on my channel, man, check out my boy Rio, man. That's the thing I do. Movie reviews, trailer reactions, and so forth. Also, check out, I say this all the time, check out Fear Bot Gaming. We play video games on there, man.
Good stuff.
We do, we're playing the Vacation game, which I'm loving. It's on VR. We also got Resident Evil and some Naruto. So definitely check those out. Yeah.
Failing miserably.
Yeah. But definitely check those out, man.
And I like to, if you're watching, good lord. Thank y'all for watching this movie review. Hope to see you on the next one we do. Bye.
Peace out.